Hello, good morning, all the Bruce Lee fans. My name is Ting. I'm from April. Today is 41 years anniversary Bruce Lee is passing. The video clip is Bruce Lee first is the Chinese frontier in Kowloon. Second is West frontier in Seattle, USA. Hope you can enjoy it. Thank you.
On the afternoon of July 20th, 1973, Bruce Lee went to the apartment of Betty Ting. They were to meet Raymond Chow later for dinner, an appointment Bruce Lee was never to keep. He was rushed to hospital in an ambulance. Betty had phoned Raymond Chow at the restaurant saying Bruce had laid down with a headache and she couldn't rouse him. Chow rushed to Betty's apartment. Doctors were called, and finally, an ambulance. Bruce Lee was certified dead on arrival at Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Hong Kong was stunned. And as the word spread, people read with shock and disbelief. The next day, thousands of people jammed the streets around the Kowloon funeral parlor. Several hundred extra police were detailed to try to control the crowd. No one could believe that someone like Bruce Lee, so young, so fit, could just die. But Betty Ting would say nothing.
Bruce was my very best friend, but now he's gone. Bruce trusted me a lot. At that time, I didn't want to, nor do I need to explain anything. Because of our relationship, I've been blamed unfairly. His death came as a shock, and there has been a lot of pressure on me. But I'll never let anything spoil the relationship I had with Bruce.
At the funeral, Linda arrived with Raymond Chow. Above a portrait of Bruce is a banner in Chinese reading, "A star sinks in a sea of art." All around are draped thousands of tributes. Relatives and close friends bow in respect. Linda and the two children are draped in the traditional white robes of mourning. Members of the funeral party file past the open coffin. Few can hide their grief. Linda and the children take a last look as they too leave. The public controversy about Bruce Lee's death was still raging, but it was only at the Hong Kong airport, about to board a plane that was carrying Bruce's body to Seattle, that Linda finally broke her silence.
It is my wish that the newspapers and the people of Hong Kong will stop speculating on the circumstances surrounding my husband's death. Although we do not have the final autopsy report, I hold no suspicion of anything other than natural death. I myself do not hold any person or people responsible for his death. Fate has ways we cannot change. The only thing of importance is that Bruce is gone and will not return. He lives on in our memories and through his films. Please remember him for his genius, his art, and the magic he brought to every one of us. For we who knew him very well, his words and thoughts will remain with us forever and influence the rest of our lives.
In Seattle awaits Linda's family and more bereaved relatives and friends. And a second funeral. Beside the coffin was placed the yin and yang symbol of Jeet Kune Do. Among the many who came to pay their respects were friends and co-workers like Dan Inosanto, Jim Kelly, Robert Klaus, and other actors and producers. Former students James Coburn and Steve McQueen silently recalled their memories of their master. Bruce's mother said her last goodbyes. And finally, Linda and the children, Brandon and Sharon. Coburn, McQueen, and the other pallbearers throw their white gloves on the flower-decked casket. And at last,